Hey Libra, Satnam, my name's Elise and you're watching Satnam Spirituality. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am an intuitive tarot card reader and astrologer, and I'm here to bring you some messages around connecting in with your higher self, some soul ascension, and around this lunar eclipse, which is happening in your 6th and 12th house. So there's a switch of the nodes out of your sign and Aries sign into, which is your 1st and 7th, and into your 12th and 6th. And so that's not going to be occurring for a little bit here, but now we're starting to get to the degree point where the solar eclipses can start happening in a different axes within your chart. So the new moon solar eclipse is going to be happening in Libra, but right now the full moon lunar eclipse is happening in your 12th and 6th. And so this can bring to light a lot of things that had remained hidden from you before, that impact you on the day-to-day. It can also it can also be part of anything to do with mental health. This could be some realizations around your mental health, moving forward with that after having the nodes in your 1st and 7th house. So kind of like integrating that in a little bit more into your day-to-day. Sorry about that. All right, let's check into your messages here for Libra. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So there might be a part of you that feels alienated. And maybe this is like a shadow work that's coming up for you to take a look at and to explore. You know, the shadow self appears so that we can heal it. And so you're learning something about yourself, and there might be something coming up at this point in time for you to integrate at the solar eclipse. So you have the season Minataka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Definitely a big message around bringing the unconsciousness to light. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let it go. And so as these things are like coming to light for you, you know, maybe there's a need to let go of previously held belief systems around yourself in regards to the shadow work. Maybe it's the ego that's been keeping that within, or in a certain state, and you're meant to move past that and through that. This Earth learning how to be human card, learning how to integrate that soul lesson. Next, you have Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, for sure. We go through this cycle a lot of different times in our lives, and it's not necessarily as intense as other times. For sure, with these eclipses happening in your chart, especially, they could have had the potential, depending on your chart, to have some real significant impacts on yourself and also your relationships with other people. And now it's time to kind of, after learning those big lessons, like kind of withdrawing within, recuperating, understanding that a little bit more, and applying those lessons onto your day-to-day life. And then you have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. And so, yeah, it's like this integration time, I want to say. You know, these new ideas coming through of how you can live your life potentially in a different way, and just like loosening that grip. Oh, beautiful. You got curricula. All right. To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Curricula signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which no longer belongs in your world. Release and you shall receive. With this loosen this grip card, definitely. So take a look. There might be certain things in your life that you recognize that they're old patterns of behavior. So you have protection at the bottom. So understanding that you definitely are protected as you move through this change. And like, as you loosen your grip, you're protected from the negative things that you could have potentially been trying to block out from entering into your life. You have discernment and wisdom, definitely using your conscious mind in order to sort something out here in relation to your shadow self. Getting these new ideas with this big picture thinking, zooming out from the current situation, bringing that unconscious idea to life as to what it is you actually are wanting to bring into your life, and releasing that so that you can receive actually what you want into your life, and going through this process protected. Let's take a look at messages from your higher self. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords at the bottom with the Ten of Cups, the Hermit card, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, moving out of this lack mentality, this is self-fulfilling prophecy, reaching within, understanding, trusting your guiding light towards this area of peace and prosperity within your life. With the Ten of Cups, about that emotional fulfillment. All right, you have the Princess of Swords, you have the Hanged Man, and you have the Ten of Wands. So it's like this different perspective, gaining this different perspective finally allows you to put all of that stress down. The Ten of Wands is about reaping your harvest and what you sow. So are you sowing the seeds in order to bring you into a place of happiness? Or are you sowing seeds that potentially are just perpetuating negative situations in your life? And it's like there's like this mental anguish or over like this overkill of like needing to protect yourself, of needing to like keep on guard all the time. And it's like, do you trust yourself to show up in the relationships that you have with a sign of authority, with this power? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful message from Spirit here, saying that you have what it takes to take it from 1 Pentacles all the way to 10 Pentacles, to build the stability, to start out with the building blocks of life here. Use your own strength, knowing when to give, knowing when to take action, and knowing when to stay still, to be in this restful state, to really build this new way of being like into your life. Let's take a look at your incoming energies. That's a lot of cards there. There's quite a few here too. Okay. We have the Assassin, ruthlessness, conviction, the Forgotten, missed opportunities, failure of fear, or fear of failure, the Musician, inspiration, gratitude, and the Guide, inheritance and correction. So it's like there's this movement through. Maybe you have felt like you need to be ruthless and not care about what other people's feelings are in a certain situation, or you felt that other people haven't really taken your feelings into situation, and this like feeling of control over it with this loosen this grip. The fear of failure is creating these missed opportunities because you're not opening yourself up to expand, diving deep within you, seeing this unconsciousness come to light, understanding the bigger picture of how everything's actually unfolding in your favor, and getting inspiration from coming to that realization. And then there's this correction that takes place and you're able to move forward. Right on, let's take a look. Incoming energies, Spirit, for Libra. Interesting. Seven of Swords, but it's in the reverse, and the Three of Swords is as well. Yeah, strategizing how to move on from this hurt. There's been a lot of hurt here around something. We start off with the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups, and it's like reminiscing about all this negative energy that's been in your life here with the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. It's like this winning at all costs energy, and it's like you're learning that isn't necessarily potentially getting you anywhere, and coming into this like brings in this this mental clarity, this truth that's coming in around how that's no longer serving you in your highest potential, and moving forward from that energy. Very clear. Moving forward from that energy. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Emotionally moving on from what's been keeping you past. Working on yourself towards that emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups here, Justice, and the Last Judgment. A huge wake-up call to like what is fair in your life, what kind of fairness you want to see in your life. Building towards that fairness. You know, this rebirth within of this new emotional sense of what's going to make you happy. All right, let's finish up with a couple different messages here, Libra. You have Brown Owl, clarity, trust yourself to navigate the darkness and see what others cannot, 100%. Maybe you're meant to bring clarity to a situation that you've been moving through that necessarily you haven't been participating in, but it's something that you're in due to, you know, work situation or family situation. Shed your old skin and embrace change. It's waiting for you. All right, we have Moth, embrace change. If you let yourself be guided by the light, you can reach your highest self. That's a super powerful message there. White Stag, believe in yourself and be your own guiding light. Trust you know the way. Just this guiding light, you know. Trust yourself to navigate through the darkness. Believe in yourself and being your own guided light. You are letting yourself being guided by the light. And Blackbird, discovery. Look at your world with fresh eyes. Notice and enjoy the little things. Maybe that's the advice to get going. It's just to start enjoying the little things in your life. What brings you pleasure? What you want to foster and create more of in your life. All right, thank you, Libra. Those are your messages. I will see you in a couple weeks for the solar eclipse in your sign, Sat Nam. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.